Hey, what's going on? Ryan here, settopacetriathlon.com, and we're doing a quick live video. I haven't done one for a while, but if you're watching a replay on Facebook later, or you're watching this on YouTube, I'd like to post these back to YouTube. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Put a comment if you got questions or anything like that, and I'll get back to that. So if you got any questions while we're doing it live, put them on there too. I see it on the screen here. So today we're going to talk about syncing your training with Trainingpeaks, because that is the platform that I use for most of my coaching is Trainingpeaks. I've really gotten adept at using it and helping my athletes get there. I do training plans. I do monthly planning for people, full-on season plans for people, and then my one-on-one athletes, that's how we communicate our training. So I put the workouts there. They do the workouts. Their data comes in, and I review their data and their workouts. So through that, I've come to experience quite a few different reasons or issues that bringing across your data and your information either from your workout or to your workout after you get it done with Trainingpeaks. And I've kind of put them all together, mashed them up in your kind of a quick how-to of things you can check if you're having problems syncing your workouts or getting them from Trainingpeaks or getting into Trainingpeaks or anything like that. So buckle in, and we're going to go through pretty fast. So make sure you read directions, and when you're watching this on YouTube, I'll post up the tips in the background so you can see that as I'm talking. But for now, you got just me talking. So number one, make sure you read directions for your appropriate device. Apple, Coros, Garmin, PomTom. There's tons of different devices and manufacturers. Make sure you read the directions on how to sync those and Google it. Trainingpeaks has them all that are compatible. They got very specific instructions on each device, how to sync those. I do talk about Garmin a lot because that's what I use. That's what most of my athletes use. So when you're talking about Garmin device, memory could get full, so delete periodically. So when you have it synced and it pushes a structured workout, over time it gets to a point where it won't sync any more structured workouts to your watch, and that could cause problems with uploading data and information and getting workouts in the future. So go back in there and check all the workouts that are in your device and go through and delete them all, so then it cleans the memory out and the cache and all that kind of fun stuff, and it'll bring in new workouts. So that could be an option for you. Check the workout in Trainingpeaks to see if it has structure. If it does not have structure, it will not come over to your device. So if it's not structured by heart rate for the run, if it's not structured by power for the run or for the ride or anything like that, it won't come across. So you won't have a workout to bring over your device, but you should be able to do the workout, save it to your watch, and it'll sync over to Trainingpeaks. So just be aware of that. If you're like, oh, where's my workout? If it didn't have structure, it's not going to come over. If you're having problems you've got it on your device and you did the workout and you saved it, it's in Garmin Connect, but it's not showing up in Trainingpeaks. Another option is to go back and reset the link. Sometimes you could disconnect and reconnect it, and it'll kind of fix the problem. It's kind of like restarting your computer, fix 99% of computer problems. So just disconnect and reconnect the link. Sometimes that fixes things. Check the activity uploaded from Garmin, from your device to Garmin Connect. So if it didn't go from your watch, or there could be a Wi-Fi issue, Bluetooth, or something like that that's stopping your device from uploading a workout, and that brings together another issue. So say you're having a Wi-Fi issue, a Bluetooth issue, or something like that. It could be a device update that's kind of clogging up the works. So you have to go old school and connect your device to your computer, and then you go through and you try to update your device through the Garmin Express app. If you've ever seen that before, that's really old school. Sometimes a direct connection will force an update or anything like that and clear out things. And then you can check to see if there's any updates hanging out there that for whatever reason got hung up, or if it got hung up syncing a workout or something like that, usually that'll clear it out. So always, go back to the original, your workout to go from your watch to Garmin Connect. If it's on Garmin Connect, didn't come over to Trainingpeaks, you might have to go back in that connection. But if your workouts are not coming into Garmin Connect, then you might have an issue with the device or something like that. And a lot of times updates will kind of throw things off too. So make sure you got that checked out and fixed. Okay, so we've talked about uploading from Garmin device. Check the connection on Garmin Connect for TP permissions. So Garmin Connect on your phone, check the permissions and make sure that Trainingpeaks is set as a permission. When you set it all up and originally connect for the first time, it should be set up. So you never know, some wild update may take it off or something like that. So just make sure that Trainingpeaks has permission from Garmin Connect to push and take workouts back and forth. So just make sure that permission is set. Usage during peak hours can result in short wait. So If you, in the good old COVID days when lockdown first happened, everybody was working out indoors and doing different things. And there was a little bit of an issue with Garmin. I think got hacked at the time. But other issues is if a lot of people are uploading and downloading, especially in the mornings, and especially when there's like a COVID, stay-at-home orders or something like that, and everybody's like working from home and all doing workouts at home and they're all pushing their devices, it could slow down the work. So sometimes you may just have to wait. It may not be an immediate, I did my workout and 10 minutes later it should show up in Trainingpeaks. Maybe it takes an hour or two or something like that. So don't sweat it. Just check at the end of the day, see if it came over. Upload a workout to Garmin Connect after authorize the Trainingpeaks Garmin Connect authorization. So if you've gone through, you've connected everything, and you just need to make sure that everything is authorized and everything is set up properly, and then do the workout and then see if it comes over. So if one workout didn't come through and everything else is looking good and you're not sure, save it for the next workout, do that workout and see if that uploads. Sometimes that extra workout is all it just needs to just kind of kick over, and it'll bring over a couple of different ones. So it kind of goes with the point before. Sometimes it may take a minute for the workouts to come over, and sometimes pushing a new workout kind of makes it spit out the rest of the workouts. Sometimes it's just, like I said, restarting your computer fixes 99% of the problems. So just kind of a refresh and reboot and send that workout over. Multi-sport file will be separating each sport type when sent over to Trainingpeaks. So let's say you did your race, or maybe you did a mock triathlon or something like that. You came through and you push it over. It's not going to come over in one workout. You will look at Garmin Connect, and usually it's coming in as one workout file. So in that is your swim, your bike, and your run, your transitions, and everything. But when it comes to Trainingpeaks, it'll break it out into multiple workouts. It'll be a swim, transition, bike, transition, and run. So just be aware of that when you bring over the workouts, especially when you're doing a multi-sport workout or something like that. It will break it up into individual files. So if you have problems with that, you just make sure you're ready, make sure you're aware of that. Only workouts with device files will be synced, not manually added activities. So let's say, for instance, you're like me and you're doing your bike workout, and you're pedaling along and you're doing it and you're following a Rouvy or a Zwift or something like that, and you're starting your workout, and you look down, didn't start your watch. To connect the sensors and everything like that. If you don't have, let's say you don't have Zwift or Rouvy or anything connected to Trainingpeaks as well, I only use Garmin. I don't like to use the other programs because it doubles up on workouts. It's for another day. But let's say for some reason you didn't start your Garmin device and you missed like 30 minutes and you want to make sure you capture that information, you manually enter that. Well, that's not going to come over because it doesn't have any data. It doesn't have heart rate, doesn't have power, doesn't have speed, doesn't have anything. So basically you just put in a time and a distance. That will not sync with Trainingpeaks. So if you do want it in there, you're going to have to manually add it into Trainingpeaks as well. So those are my quick little tips on all the problems and solutions that we have found over time that work for Trainingpeaks and syncing your workout information into Trainingpeaks and getting it in there. So hopefully that helped you out. I didn't see any questions while we were here live. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. Subscribe to me on YouTube, like this post if you got good information out of it. If you got any questions, put them in the comments for YouTube, for Facebook, or anything like that. Always read the comments, always read the questions. And it's also great information for the next time I do another little tip video or something like that. So hopefully that helped you out, and we'll see you out there on race day.